Howdy, y'all. Let's make a Bluebird apron. These are all the pieces I will need to do this. This is an actual Bluebird bag here. It is a 20-pound bag. We can go higher if we need to, or 10 is not as big. So just depending on the fit you want, this is going to be the focal point right in the middle. And it actually is a bag. So I'm going to show you the back. Has the little skew here. It has been washed and it's nicely still intact with the coloring, so I'm super glad about that. This is 10 inches by 11. This is 10 inches this way, 11 inches this way. It's going to be the pocket, and this is the liner for the pocket. They will go right together. We are going to make tons of bias with this, and we're going to adhere the bias right on top of there. Boom, boom. It's going to go just like this. Taking these two pockets, that's what's going to happen. This is the side. We're going to end up cutting it. I'm not going to do it right now, but we will do it in the near future. Once we get this attached, we're going to add it on right here. What happens then after, we're going to pin these together just like this. And so let's get started. Taking our pocket piece here, we're going to take the pocket and the liner. We're going to put our bias simply right over it, and we're going to just zip along here. We only need to do it on the top, and we're going to do it to both pockets. Okay, we have it sewn down just like this. This is our liner here. And we have two pockets. Now we get to do our bias tape. If you know how to do that, yay, we're off to a great start. If not, let's just take a moment to remember. Okay, this is what we want it to look like, where it's folded in and then once again in on itself. So it's double folded bias tape. But this isn't enough for the project we want, and how we make it is we're going to take a strip, 1.75 is the number, and we're going to attach it here just like this, and we're going to zoop right here. We're going to do it to about 5 strips all together. We're going to lay it out. We're going to use our bias tape maker, 5 mm. And we're going to insert it right in there, and it's going to help us create our bias tape. Let's do that now. Okay, we have all of our bias tape made. Hooray, 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 hooray. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grab our Bluebird bag. So we want it for the length, the longest part of it. This is what we want to see. Looking at it up, we're just going to square it up. We're going to make sure that these tidbits are all even Steven. Looks pretty good to me. We're going to grab the pocket. The pocket, we only need one, so I'm going to put that one right to the side. We are going to put it on the back. All of this is going to make sense. It's going to look very weird in the beginning. So I'm going to lay that right there. I'm going to grab the side panel, lay it right on top. Now I'm going to lay this. And the biggest concern for me is right here at this corner. This corner is my biggest concern. Now just adding this all together, I'm going to show you this side. It just shimmies itself out. There we go. There we go. Pretty content. This looks like this. I am pretty happy with it. I'm going to lay it in the sewing machine, sew it up, and I'll come and show you what it looks like. Okay, we have it sewn down, just straight down. If you can see it on the other side, same thing. It's just pieced together. And what I like about this is that on the other side, it's clean. You don't see any raw edges here. It is super duper clean. What we can do is we can trim this piece down close to, but not on the seam. So let's do that. Okay, it's cut super duper close. So, and there's a reason for that. So once we attach this, you're going to see it all come together. Right now, we're not going to worry about it. We're going to leave. I did put a pin in it so we can keep the liner piece all together. All of this is together. You can see the pin right here. So it's just going to keep that together fine and dandy. Now let's get working on the other side. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to just shimmy it on out. I'm going to find my liner piece and lay it evenly, the length of it. There it goes. And I am going to find my pocket, which seems to have fallen down. Lay it right where it needs to go, matching up this end here. There we go. To this end here. And shimmying it out. I'm going to put another pin in it. Pinning that right in the spot where I kind of just want it to secure it to it. And now I'm going to sew it on down. I'm going to sew it on down and cut it on up, and we'll be right back. Here we are with the sewing. Let's double check that in the back. Oops, I pinned too many layers. Just these two is good enough. And ta-da! Look how gorgeous that is. This is all clean. I like that. And this is sewn up here. Cool. Pretty happy, content with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to match up these long pieces here. All the way from one end to the other. Just shimmying it on out. I like how it looks. I want to round out this pocket, so we're not too concerned about when we put on the bias. It's not going to be so much trouble to go around it. So I'm going to grab my scissors, which have tried to escape me, and I'm just going to round out this corner here. I just want to take it and just make it a little bit rounded. Yay. Hooray. That's all we're losing. Putting that to the side. We won't need it, but like this rounded corner here. Looking at this. Happy that it looks the way it does. This is going to be the side pocket. So now I want to angle it to kind of come up and to this side here. Now I did forget the elastic, but for the neck piece, I'm not too concerned about it right now. I'm going to willy-nilly just cut to where the arm piece is, underneath your armpit, and I'm just tapering it right there. Boom. They're both gone now. Now it's starting to begin to look like an apron. How cute is that? It's going to be literally right here. And again, it's a little on the extended side, but that's okay. Fine and dandy. Yay, we have it right where we want it to be. The first thing I want to do is I want to add on the accent right here. So what does that mean? I'm going to take my bias. I'm going to find this one groove here. Put it right on over it. Boom and boom. Just like this. And we're going to zip down the length of it on both sides. And it's going to come together nicely. Okay. Aside from these flurries, you can see it coming together. Hooray. It's looking wonderful. The next thing we need to do is we're going to take this bottom portion here, right here where this tidbit starts to curve up, and this is going down. We're going to put the bias from here and go all the way around the bottom edge to the other side, and we're going to end right here. Let's do it up. Alrighty, look how gorgeous it's coming along. This cute pocket. It's gonna be adorable, and everything comes along together, so you can see that came together nice. We need to add the top, and I forgot to include the elastic. This is just about 8 let me double check. I was going to say 18 inches, but it seems to be about 20 inches of elastic. It's just going to come around here, and we're going to put it right here on the top. So what we're going to do is we're going to affix it right here with the clip. Boom, boom. I'm going to pull it around to the other end. Putting it right here. Going to clip it right in the spot, and we're going to take this bias again. We're just going to put it right around and fold down. Right around, fold down. Looks like this. And then zoom across it on both sides. Just fold under and make it look clean. Then the only thing left to do is this part, and we're done. And okay, we're done. We got it all sewn together. Pockets included right here. 2 of them to be exact. We have a tie that ties on the back. And again, with the cute mark right here. So aside from a little flurries here and there, I consider this project done. I did do an inspection just to make sure all the edges were closed. I found a hole in the pocket, which just means I undid it and restitched it down, and now we're fine and dandy. I can put my hand in there and no fingers come poking out. We'll do the other side, putting my hand in there. No fingers are poking out on the either side, on the front or on the back. So all my fingers are contained in there. And so this cute upcycled Bluebird bag apron is done. Adorable, y'all. Adorable.